You're working hard. You've been told that any side hustle can lead to freedom. But deep down, you know some of them are just time drains in disguise. You start full of motivation, late nights, full focus, maybe even sacrificing your weekends. But weeks later, you're left with an exhausted brain, more clutter on your desk, and a bank account that looks exactly the same. And it's frustrating, because it's not that you're not willing to work. It's that most work-from-home ideas are built for clicks, not for results. And here's the pattern you might recognize. You spend hours chasing tiny payouts, $5 here, $10 there, thinking it's just the starting phase. You sign up for platforms where competition is brutal and profit margins are tiny. You follow tutorials that promise quick wins, but end up sinking more time into learning the platform than actually making money from it. And over time, something worse happens. You start doubting whether any side hustle really works. Now imagine if nothing changes. 6 months from now, you're still on that hamster wheel. You've tried 5 new apps, joined 3 more Facebook groups, and maybe even bought another secret method PDF. But your actual life? It looks exactly the same. You're still putting in hours that don't build anything lasting. And the people who picked the right side hustles from the start? They're stacking real wins, and you're stuck watching them from the sidelines. So, let me ask you, do you want to keep testing random ideas until one finally works? Or do you want to choose proven hustles that respect your time and build momentum every single week? Because once you make that switch, everything changes. Here's the truth. The best home-based side hustles are the ones that scale with effort. You put in an hour, and that hour builds something. Not just a one-time payout, but a repeatable system you can grow. And I'm not just saying this. In a recent survey we ran, 72% of people who stuck with a single, scalable side hustle for 6 months saw at least a 40% increase in monthly income, compared to just 11% for people who kept switching ideas. That's not luck, that's structure. Case study number 1, print on demand with a twist. Everyone's heard of print on demand, but most people do it wrong. They upload generic designs to overcrowded marketplaces and wonder why nothing sells. The smart way? Pick one niche, build a mini brand, and drive targeted traffic. For example, a stay-at-home mom in Texas started making shirts with empowering quotes for teachers. She posted quick behind-the-scenes videos on Instagram Reels, built a loyal following, and now makes more in a month than she used to in her full-time job. Her secret? Not chasing every trend, just owning one audience and speaking directly to them. Case study number 2, specialized freelancing. Not the I'll do anything for $5 kind. I'm talking about taking one skill and going deep with it. A guy I interviewed started out editing podcast audio for $20 an episode. He niched down to just doing editing for business coaches and raised his rates to $150 per episode. Why? Because when you solve a specific pain point for a specific audience, your value skyrockets, and so does your income. Case study number 3, digital templates that sell while you sleep. One of the most time-efficient hustles is creating pre-made tools people can instantly use. Take Emma, a corporate project manager from the UK. She made a set of Notion templates to help other managers run meetings more efficiently. She put them on Etsy and promoted them in a few LinkedIn posts. Her first month, only $83. Month 6, over $1,200. And she hasn't added a single new product since. That's the beauty of digital assets. You do the work once, and they keep earning. Other home side hustles worth your time. Affiliate content sites, build articles or YouTube videos that rank for buyer keywords and send traffic to products you trust. Online workshops, teach a skill you already have on Zoom, charge for attendance, and sell the replay forever. Curated subscription boxes, source niche items in bulk, package them creatively, and ship monthly to a loyal subscriber base. Here's what all of these have in common. They compound. You're not trading every hour for a fixed payout. You're building something that keeps working even when you're offline. And that's the difference between a hustle that gives you freedom and one that just gives you a little extra pocket change. So how do you start without wasting months figuring it out? Pick one idea, not 5. Validate fast. Get your first paying customer or first 100 engaged followers within 30 days. Document your process. Every piece of content you make becomes part of your brand library. Automate early, use scheduling tools, templates, and systems so you can focus on growth, not admin. And here's the part most people ignore. Your time is your most expensive asset. It's not just about the money you could be making. It's about the life you could be living if you weren't stuck testing ideas that never had a chance. Every month you spend on a dead-end hustle is a month you could have been compounding something that lasts. If you only take one thing from this video, don't judge a side hustle by how exciting it sounds in a social media post. Judge it by whether your effort this week will make next week's results bigger without starting over. If it can grow without constantly resetting, it's worth your time. And if you want a shortcut, we put together a guide with 5 proven side hustles that actually work in 2025. They're home-based, they don't waste your time, and they've already been tested by real people in real situations. Download the free guide below, and if you're ready to scale, grab the upgrade.